Well, blessings, love and light, namaste. SpiridiumCircle Talk Radio. Here we go. This is the first live video with live chat. Thank you all for viewing, and I look very much forward to doing more as we continue. I'm going to start off with a little bit of an intro. I am a spiritual medium, 5th generation, unconventional tarot reader, advanced Reiki master, healer, teacher, spiritual development mentor, and awakening expert. This talk radio is directed to enlightenment, opening one's consciousness and soul to what's really out there and what's really going on. Feel free, chat is open, so if you have any challenges going on in your life at the moment, please feel free. Let me know what's going on in the chat. Let me start off by thanking all of you. It's been some time since I've really wanted to do such things as this, attempted before, but to no avail. All within progress. I want to share some very important subject matters in these videos. There goes my alarm, right on time. So to start off, I want to give you a short story. My story starts off at the age of about 8 years old. I was a very creative young boy, always thinking that I had invisible friends, talking and conversing, not really knowing what was truly going on. Parents really didn't pay any mind to it. I even had some hard times in school. I actually dropped out at 9th grade. Went back, got my high school diploma, of course. However, the biggest challenge for me was being able to repeat, or let's just say clairvoyantly know what the teacher was saying about 3 or 4 seconds before they say it. This was pretty frustrating for me, to say the least. It kind of got a little boring. My best times in school was usually recess and study hall, because I got to draw a lot and reflect, read my favorite books, things like that. All things changed at the age of 14. I had a visit from something. Don't know whether it was a spirit or a being of some kind, which that experience changed my life immensely. I woke up the next morning about 4:45 in the morning, shaking hysterically, and still wondering what happened. The abilities such as clairvoyancy, telepathy, intuition, intuitive messages, even my spiritual mediumship became stronger. I really didn't know what to do with it. I had no direction. I had no one to turn to, no family to speak of this, because I'm hitting 40, and at that time, when I was in my teens, I didn't really have a whole lot of people to discuss these things. A lot of my family was Christian and Catholic, so A lot of the times, people either thought these things were evil or blasphemic or just a figment of my imagination. The truth was, I really did want to reach out, just couldn't. Always holding it in, hiding. I know some can probably relate to this. As I got older, I decided to get into witchcraft and magic, specifically the occult, Celtic practices, Avalonian tradition, things like that. And that was an interest of mine for some time. After a while, I became a Reverend High Priest of the third degree. I really got intense into it and didn't really think anything of it. The truth is that on this journey, this life, this path, it's not normal, to say the least. You're going to experience so many things that you can't really explain or even understand. I've had night terrors, nightmares, vivid dreaming, feeling as if I lived a second life in my dreams, waking up exhausted, not even feeling as if I slept. Some individuals may understand this aspect. But see, the truth is, none of that really matters. Now, I cannot claim myself to be a guru or a shaman or a guide or any of these titles that people give, even the ones that I've given in the beginning of this video. But it just is said to you so you can relate to exactly what and who I am. Now, above all, I don't know necessarily what time I'm going to be doing this. It's probably morning time, maybe afternoon. I don't know, depending on the feedback. You can comment, leave comments, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. The truth is, I am open and fluid to giving you, my wonderful subscribers, a chance to finally reach into the essence of true prosperity, truly living better. Now, I will be having, I don't know if I can change the description, possibly, maybe not. Again, this is my first one in a long time. There is a Patreon link, I'm pretty sure, in my channel here at the top there. When you see the channel up on the right hand side, should be a link to Patreon. I'm going to start doing creations, as they call it. A lot of individuals use Patreon as a platform, but here's the truth. The fact is my truth, not yours, not anyone else's. My truth. My truth is quite simple. A lot of us, a lot of you, are sleeping, running a mundane life and wanting something more. It's okay. You're not alone. Some individuals are living a life, or maybe even being in a place or environment, relationship where there's toxicity and situations that you feel as if you have no control. But you're wrong. You do have control. You can begin to create your reality based on three parts of you. Three parts. Your mind, meaning your thoughts, your heart, and your actions and reactions. Now, reflection is key to this. This is why I'm doing this now. I hope that this will reach as many as it can. I'm going to go ahead and let my cat in here when I'm speaking. She always likes to come in. See, the time has come. I always say this. The time has come. People are like, time has come for what? Let me be clear as to what, as the light gets brighter. The time has come for us to finally wake up. A lot of you are not living your life's purpose. That's okay. A lot of you are in relationships that are toxic, that you don't want to be in or that you want to change. That's okay. A lot of you are in jobs that you don't like or are unemployed and not knowing why. That's okay. The truth is that this life is based upon choice. Choice, awareness, deliberate consciousness, and a creation of the environment that you desire. Now, I can go into manifestation and abundance all day long. I could do it all day. But why? Others have spoken about this, and some still don't get it. I'm neither rich nor poor. I am just as is, as it should be, within truth, within light, within the essence of choice, action and reaction, and thoughts. Thoughts are vibration, of course. So let's talk about this a little bit. Let's give an example. You're in a job that is mundane at best, is one that you just can't stand. Okay. You can go from job to job throughout your life cycle and not even find that right job. There may be a reason behind that. Because working for someone else may not be your life's purpose, and it may not be your sole mission. Even the poorest man can be the most prosperous. It doesn't take a whole lot. It just takes acceptance, understanding, empathy, sympathy, and just plain surrendering. Surrendering your entire life to what it is that you're supposed to do. And embracing the opportunities that come, good or bad. Now, some of you might have vices, others may be clean and sober, others may choose a different route to find their vice or obsession or even addiction. That's still okay. The fact is that spiritual fluidity starts with you. I always talk about the 3 R's. These 3 R's are quite simplistic in nature. Simple concepts that people just don't really activate or enforce in their life moving forward. You like to make noise, boo-boo? The 4 R's are quite simple: reflect, release, recreate, and reinvent. Let's break them down a little bit. You kind of know reflection, right? I mean, that's normal to say. I mean, looking at your situation and seeing what it's all about, seeing what isn't good for you, seeing what is, seeing what makes you happy, seeing what really hits home for you, what you're passionate about. Okay, for an example, I love to draw, I love to create, so I do it in a lot of different ways. Now, you choose your way. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm not going to tell you how to run your life. I'm not going to tell you what it is that you should be doing. But the life's purpose and sole mission of all humanity on this earth is quite simple, really. It's just to help other people. Now, I know. You're just going to tell me that there are individuals out there that are going to take advantage of you, that are just going to be opportunists, that are just going to sit there and, just be there when they need you, or have you there when they need you. But truthfully, the thing is that that's still okay, because in a sense that you giving back, doing it abundantly or too much, you got to just say enough is enough. When you're a gifted individual, I would also suggest that you clear and cleanse. Clean your energy, clean your surroundings. Sage. Like today, I took a green tea sea salt bath. Okay, it's good for the skin. It's good for your energy all around, and it just brings harmonious balance into your life. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, well, how the heck do I do that? I mean, it's quite simple. Just take some, a couple, 2, 3, family-sized bags. Toss it in the bath. Let the water rise, and just put half a cup or a cup of sea salt in there, and sit there, listen to meditational music. Light some incense, and just go to town. Just totally blank your mind and just allow. Oh, I just got chills. Okay, and totally just let yourself go. Just let it go. Let everything go. Forget this rat race. The time has come. Now, if you got a job, that's fine. Okay, if you got a regular job, you got a career, that's fine. Just, as long as you're loving what you do, that's all that matters. My grandfather used to say, if you do something you love as an occupation, you'll never work a day in your life. That's why I love what I do. What I do at the moment. I love doing my readings. I love doing, I love doing my readings. I love doing my spiritual mentoring, one-on-one. I love doing my mandalas. You know what? Hey, what the heck? I got time. Guess what? I'm going to do a little bit of show and tell. All right. It's going to be a little fluid here. So, just bear with me. All right. Some of this stuff, hopefully it won't be too adult for YouTube, because I didn't mark down that it's 18 years of age or older. But here we go. Okay. Choosing what you want to do in life is not easy. Okay. It's really not. Because what you have to do is you have to, see? Free at Last. There we go. I love the name. Okay, Free at Last. 57 is good. Absolutely. See, and honestly, the more you do what it is that you love, the more things you're going to love to do, the more things that come to you that you're going to love. So, for an example, okay, I do like things like customized mandalas. Okay, I'm not just doing this to, this isn't, what do they call this, clickbait or anything like that. Okay, if you want, message me, and we can always talk about. I mean, the thing here, I got connection links all over my YouTube channel. Okay, Facebook, message me, whatever, let's see, Blogspot, Google Plus, all this stuff. Just go check it out. All right. Mandalas, customized mandalas, stuff like that. Okay, I love doing this stuff. I really love my artwork. And I don't care what people think about it. It's channeled stuff. It's dedicated and customized to each individual. A sigil work. Working on symbolic stuff that's for each individual. All right. Oh, here's a little Zentangle. Haven't finished it yet. But whatever. All right, this is some pretty cool stuff. I'm working on it. I'm gonna make it 3D. All this stuff's gonna be all filled. It's gonna look really, really cool. I know. I mean, I'm not, like a tattoo artist or anything, or a graphic designer, but this I'm showing you the before and after stuff. FYI. All right, energy imbued soul drawings. Beautiful stuff. Love it. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love this stuff. Okay, again, this is all hand drawn. All right. Sugar skulls as well. I love doing this stuff. During Halloween, just want to be creative. Go ahead and doing these things. It's a real high passion of mine. Another sigil. Here we go. This is not entirely completed just yet. Okay, this is a symbol. Each individual, everything's different. The symbolism is specified for them. This is an empty one. No worries. I'll work on that a little later. Just covering one part. Love to draw, divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine. You got it. I'm just covering that area. Okay, put that down there, just so I don't get banned. All right. And this is, putting not really manipulation, but I guess portraits / going into, which this is a new stuff. Creating people into certain essences. Like this is a version of Harley Quinn, that I made. I'm in the process of making, with an individual. So, again, living your purpose, living your soul mission, utilizing your skill set, whatever it is that you're good at doing. I mean, me personally, I never thought it even possible for me to create my own, MP3 CDs, but I went ahead and I tried. I listen all the time to some of these, some of these YouTube motivational and inspirational videos, and the one thing that I get out of a lot of them is you fail if you stop trying. You fail if you stop trying. So whatever it is that comes to mind, try it. It doesn't matter if you fail. If you're really passionate about it, you're going to learn about it, you're going to figure it out, and you're just going to go ahead and do it. And then you're going to be able to do something with it, which, like me, I did, 7 angel attunements. I did the 7 pillars, which is, kind of like a universal spiritualistic concept, sort of like a reminder for people on how the universe works. How life, kind of like how life works and is supposed to go. It's basic 7 tracks, stuff like that. Made, not fully made, not just myself, but I found some background music, and I compiled it with, some sounds. I made my own binaural beats, and I used my own voice, mantras and meditation stuff to create things. And I'm passionate about that stuff. I'm passionate about everything that I do right now. Everything. So you have to be passionate about what you do. If you're not, all you're doing is wasting your time. Okay, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your life cycle. Okay, your actual life force. You're wasting it. So when you come to the crossroads and you see that life isn't really what it's supposed to be, and don't give me the excuse of, oh, well, this is all there is, it's out of my control, which I think is pupkiss. Okay, choose the life that you want to live. take a hold, people. Okay, take a hold of life. Take control, not of other people, but of your life. The more you do this all the time, and the more that you're aware of your surroundings and how you act and react, and also how other people around you act and react, you're going to be able to make the conscious choices that are going to create your environment. Or I'm too old to start over, right? Because that's not true, right? Okay, absolutely. Okay, it's never too old to have a clean slate. It's never too old to do something that you really, really love. I mean, yeah, okay, you got your job. All right, fine. Some of you have really great jobs, high paying jobs. Okay, great. Keep those jobs, invest money, compound wealth, whatever. Create a way of streaming income into you during, while you sleep. Learn how to do that in order to work your life's purpose and soul mission. Find a way of creating resources that is going to allow you to give back. Okay. In order, now this sounds kind of selfish, but it's not really selfish, but giving back because you know that you are going to receive. So being open and fluid to all things moving forward from this day on, since you're watching this video from this day on, okay, the video show, all right, you are going to make a change. You're going to continue making a change. Okay. Now I love Infinite Waters, the channel. It's on my favorites list on my channel. I love Ralph. He's great. And there's a select other few on my channel that I really love. One of them's like yoga. A couple of them's like meditation. I'll be adding more stuff to my list later on down the road. But well, in the very, very near future, because there's going to be a lot of changes. There's a lot of shiftings now, because Venus is either going into retrograde or actually in retrograde. I'm not an astrologer, but I do a lot of research when it comes to these things. And apparently Mercury is in direct, so there's a lot of like power, like the powerhouses are coming into play. Which is going to allow you to amplify as well as open up the doors to your true power. Okay, to your true power. And my true power is my voice. Honestly, my voice, my drawings, and helping people. So there was one part of what is my life's purpose, journey, and soul mission that I wasn't doing, which was speaking. It's because something was happening here in my throat. There was, physically happening. There's been people that have been telling me that there's that there, a lot of people have been telling me, a lot of light workers and a lot of healers have been telling me that my throat chakra is opening and really becoming pronounced, because my volume on my voice is higher, because I have to project my voice a little louder in order to speak more clearly, if that makes sense. But again, when you accept to surrender your life, and if this helps just one person, I am so honored and grateful. Thank you. Okay, seriously, I am really honored and grateful for that, because I am a little fed up. Okay, I'm a little fed up with seeing people constantly give excuses for why they're not succeeding. Okay, a lot of people say maybe it's love, circumstance, environment, your spouse, or your boyfriend or girlfriend, job. We're giving all these things, and we're just saying, okay, stop being the victim of circumstance. Okay, who was it? There we go. Three Stooges, the bald one. Okay, okay. That one used to always say, I'm a victim of circumstance. Okay, the fact is, don't be that. Don't be a victim of circumstance. Okay, because if you're a victim of circumstance, what you're telling yourself and what you're telling everyone else around you is that whatever influence comes into you, you're going to, right. I think it was possibly Curly. I'm not sure. But again, this was way back 85, 80s and stuff. Um, but ultimately, what we have to look at is when you're a victim of circumstance, that means that you live your life based on outside influence. You're not even a creator. Then what the heck are you doing here? What are you doing on this earth? Now, I'm not saying to go out, and you reflect on that and dwell on that and marinate in that and marry in that and then commit suicide or something. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is looking at your environment, looking at who's in it, looking at what you're doing to create your own happiness and making radical or necessary changes in order to do just that and create your happiness, create your balance, create your fluidity. Okay. I mean, look, it took me until almost 40 to have some form of like solidified understanding that had to do with these concepts. Okay. We could talk about, 3D, 4D, 5D, and 6D all day long, but, all the way up to 13. But, just like Albert Einstein. But the fact is that, you know what? If you don't even understand the basics of any of this, you're going to be lost. Okay. We're talking about, quantum mechanics, Reiki healing, even the occult. Okay. Because a lot of their practices make sense. I mean, when you really, well, a lot of their understandings, I should say, okay, they make sense. I'm a universal spiritualist, and I'm an interfaith minister at this point. But here's the thing: you choose. Okay, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do because I did it. Okay, or because I'm telling you what I've done. All right. I mean, I've spent 25 plus years getting to where I am. Okay, don't take 25 years. Okay, do what you're passionate about now. Forget tomorrow. Forget the forget paying attention to the future is almost like living in the past because you're aiming. Okay, but your aim usually when it comes to a job, okay, your aim. Everybody asks, what do you see in the next 3 to 5 years? Okay, that's great. Have goals. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, if you keep focusing on that outcome, that future, and not in the present state, there may not be any changes because you're so concerned about what's going to happen. You're not paying attention to what you can create, how you can act and react. I may be out of my mind, but I feel that that's my truth. Okay. Now I'm just like a regular Joe, man. I mean, I'm just like a regular person. Okay. Yes, I'm highly gifted. So what? Okay. I put my socks on the same way. I put my underwear on the same way. I put my shirt on the same way. I get my hair cut. I wear glasses. Some people don't, but and I also have to. Um, there's a word for it. I just lost the word. You have to. I have to enforce, or not just enforce. I have to focus on one other thing: self-love. Self-love is extremely important because if you do not love yourself, if you do not show yourself love, nothing else really matters. I mean, yeah, you can focus on helping other people all day long, but what what about you? I mean, I know that sounds selfish, but it starts with the self. Once you have the resource to give, then you give. If you don't, all you're doing is pouring out your life force and your life energy, and you're not even understanding the concepts of recharging. Okay, or taking a break. So I see people sometimes doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, and well, five's a little much, but I mean, I just talked to somebody that's doing 4 jobs, And I'm like, when do you have time for yourself? When do you have time for yourself? And I still haven't received a reply yet in like 4 days. So I mean that explains it. Okay, which is none. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Just like what Free last said, because wherever I go, there I am. Okay. That is, I am present. Okay. That is, I am here thinking. Okay. Here in the present. All right. And good for you. Great for you. Okay. And a lot of people don't understand those concepts. Now, fear, doubt, disbelief, second guessing is going to be four of the major things that are going to stop you. You're just going to overthink everything. I mean, honestly, just I got to get this out. Okay, you're just going to overthink things. Illusions, thank you. Okay, illusions, self delusion, stuff like that. Okay, a created construct that is not conducive to your own personal and spiritual growth. Now, atheists are going to knock me all day long and say, you know what, you don't necessarily believe in, need to believe in anything. Which you know what, I don't believe that at all. Okay, that is not my truth. I have to believe in something that's higher than myself. Why? Because of the fact that that's what I feel. That's what I feel. That's what I sense. That's what I see. That's what I get. That's where I get messages. Okay, but that may actually in turn actually be my higher self. That may be. Okay, but the thing is that I still believe in something higher than me. Okay, something higher than here, this vessel. These muscles, these bones, these molecules, these atoms, something higher than that. Okay, could be light body, could be inner self, could be core essence, could be God spark, could be whatever. Okay, whatever it is that whatever you want to devote your time and energy to. But see, here's what is really the conundrum with amen. Here's a conundrum with humanity. Okay, we have been pre-programmed for so long to do the total opposite. Work hard, have multiple jobs, save your money, go to college, be in debt, get married, have kids, get a house. Which I'm not saying that any of those things are bad. I'm just saying that you got to start somewhere, and that's choice. Okay, that's making the choice. No, I'm not looking. I look over to my. Okay, I forget which hemisphere, which one. I mean, I don't even pay attention to it anymore. Sometimes I look left, sometimes I look right. I mean, I don't have anything besides my cards, a couple of things over here, and I got some worksheets and a book over here, but I mostly look at my right. Why, I don't know. I have no clue. Um, the biggest, it may be part of body language. Maybe I should look into that. Start, reading up on body language and reading people. I think I do that naturally. It is what it is. At least it is what it is now. All right. But ultimately, choice is most important. Until it isn't. We should talk. Free at last. Okay, we maybe we should do like a kind of like a combo video or something, on like Zoom, or so we could talk about these things openly. I mean, I don't know. I'll give you half the proceeds or whatever, for when we get money for it, or we build something. Obviously there's going to be some sort of documentation to be a contract, but to safeguard ourselves. Okay. See, he says I don't work for money. I do. My family's got to be taken care of too. Maybe that's one of my blockages that I still have to work on, but that's okay. Okay, that's all right. I mean, me personally, I really haven't had a vacation ever. So I don't even understand. I don't even know what one feels like. I mean, yeah, it could be at home, but that's not a vacation. I mean, go somewhere, Egypt, Spain, Puerto Rico, wherever, Peru, um, even Australia. That'd be great. You know, um, in time, in divine time, create an existence, a reality. Me neither. T. Okay, sorry. If you can explain that a little bit, sorry. Or maybe I'm still tired. I took a detox bath and oh, no worries. Okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, we gotta do what we got. What we must in order to create the environment that you really want. I mean, stop second guessing. Stop worrying about what other people think about you or think about how you live your life. It's not even worth giving energy to, honestly. Wow, that's commendable, my friend. 5 kids, wow. I mean, I only have one, so um, we just got to really take things into consideration and become aware of our surroundings. We have to also become more conscious in our choices, our actions and reactions. The time is here, folks. I mean, that's all we really got to do. I mean, violence, anger, rage, and toxicity is not. It's really no longer a factor in most people's lives, or it shouldn't be, because all it does is make you grow older faster, and just gives you health problems, and it makes you a really bitter kind of person, to say the least. I always liked that at one point, and I had to change it. I mean, there was a lot of things going on. Double sciatica, back problems, constant migraines, angry all the time, hating everybody. Not liking my life in any way, shape, or form. But then I had to choose to change. I had to choose to change. Stop using people, stop manipulating people. Whenever I ask people to help me, I definitely pay it forward, whether it be with them or with other people. Hey, 1111, we got ourselves a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, 1111 awakening code. There we go, guys. All right, this is great. I looked at the time exactly when it hit 1111. So this is a start of a great friendship with me and my subscribers. I do appreciate you guys. I hope that all 1,000 of you take a look at the video, comment below, let me know, comment on the video, let me know some trouble, start a discussion, and add your comments to this, to the discussions that we post on there. I'll talk to them and talk about them openly, not necessarily say your name or your handle or anything. Um, but I will bring up the subject. The subject matter's open. Everything is anonymous. Or the individuals at least. Okay. So I mean, if you're going through something, feel free comment on the video. Okay. I mean, I may post something real quick. A quick live update. On a specific subject that takes you to like my Patreon page, which it is pay by creation. If it's something that I feel that there's worth and that there's value, that's there. It's not clickbait to do something like that. I mean, the thing is that this is my job, this is my life purpose, this is my soul mission, this is my career. So it's only applicable to share with you guys things. I have plenty of videos on there right now on my channel. Take a look. To the people that just recently either subscribed, will subscribe, have subscribed, been subscribed. Um, Take a look at those videos. Okay, I mean, I abhor you to take a look at those videos. Some things may resonate with you. There's like totem stuff. There's, it talks about Lionsgate 888. The portal between our world and the next. During a specific time of the year in August. Well, it was specific to this year mostly. Next year is going to be something entirely different. But there's going to be a lot of shifting. So I'm going to be talking about these things and feeling things out. I'm going to be doing more research and giving education, on spiritual development and spiritual practices and modalities, what should be done, how, things like that. And if you want something to be focused on, please either, message me, build a discussion, comment on the video, message me on Facebook or something, or even on Instagram or Twitter. Feel free, please. I mean, the thing is that I give a lot, and I do, and I love giving. I give my inspirational quotes. I give my divine, channeled messages whenever they show up, and it's really, really exciting how I do what I do, and I'm hoping to bring you into my excitement, okay, into my world, walking with me on my journey of self actualization and spiritual evolution, and then helping other people do the same. Okay. So I guess that's really it, folks. I mean, I don't have much else. So I say this final words for the channel itself or for the radio show. Be humble. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. No, I messed that up. Okay. Take two. All right. Be blessed. Be humble. Live in love's vibrational frequency. Spread education. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, like I said, be blessed, be humble, live in love's vibrational frequency. And, when you really need help, buck up the courage to just reach out. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that I do. Um, I'll just say it. I'll just say it straight out. Tarot reading, spiritual mediumship, spiritual development, channel messages, pendulum readings, guided meditations. I have my MP3 CDs that are for download. Yes, there is a cost, but I mean that's only like I don't know, like $38 for all three CDs, which I think is a great deal. And get it, just or order that today. Just message me or message me on Facebook. Say hey, I want the I want to get your triple pack CD. Um, there's a lot of things that I'm working on, a lot of things that I'm moving forward with. When you want to be part of it, just let me know. Blessings to you all. Love and light. Namaste. And when you need me, you know where to find me. Love and light, guys. See ya. And thanks for reviewing. Take care. Namaste.